Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Well, everyone, I screwed up. Okay, one and all, so welcome to today's video. I'm chasing the Kraken. I'm literally chasing the Kraken today. So we are out at Buffalo Lake in southern Alberta, and it is batass cold out here today. We just got started to set up the Vevor 5 kilowatt diesel heater. It's just going through its startup cycle, and we'll see how that goes. But the name of the game today is, you know, how well will this guy keep up overnight? So it's supposed to go down to, I don't know, they say like minus, almost minus 30 degrees Celsius tonight and or tomorrow night. So it's going to be cold either way. So this is a bit of an exploration on how well this diesel heater does. You know, I just got set up. It's now, I don't even know what time it is. It's like almost 5 o'clock in the evening. So we're going to see how this guy does in keeping this 7x7 tent going in these temperatures with the gear we have. So it better do very well because we're staying here tonight. This is my bedroom. So we will keep you up to date on how the heating comes along, and it's just coming up to speed. It's been going on for about 3 minutes. So 12:03, it starts at 12, I don't know why. Anyway, so it's just firing up, and we're running it off of a 50 amp hour lithium battery, and we're going to let it go up on number 10 to really get it going, and then we'll settle down and figure out what temperature or a reasonable setting to maintain a reasonable temperature would be. So come along for the ride. Okay, well, here's your update. So as you can see, I've got my jacket off. The heater itself has been going for about 35 minutes. It's been warm in here for quite a bit. I've got all of the windows sort of open, you know, just with the plastic. I haven't even bothered to shovel, I'll show you, bothered to shovel snow around the edges, which I will, but I set it to, I actually changed it to temperature mode instead of power mode, and I set it to 8 degrees, and right now it is just sort of humming along. It's at 5 degrees, which is pretty close. At that level, it's actually quite nice in here. T-shirt weather, maybe not, but as of right now, this thing is doing great, and we'll see how we do when it gets a little bit colder. The sun's still in the sky, so it'll get a lot colder here pretty soon, but I have every confidence in this heater. I did turn it up. I'm still just wearing my hoodie. I turned it up to 10 degrees, and it's 7 degrees on the thing. The sun is definitely down. I mean, you can just see a little bit of light out there, and the heater's doing a great job. It's not working super hard, to be honest, barely even thumping along. Oh, might have a fish on the scope here, so let me wrap this up. But so far, looking pretty good. I'll give you an update as far as the temperature shortly. Okay, checking in on the diesel heater. So right now the diesel heater is ticking away. Tick, 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 tick. It's minus 21 outside. The wind is brisk, or not brisk, but the wind it's a bit of a breeze going on. So it's probably minus 25, minus 26 with the wind chill. And right now it's 7 degrees in the old tent. I have my jacket back on because I was out doing a bunch of things, but I did go out and shovel snow around the outside. So I'm not all set up yet. Just got my, my fishing gear, got the old holes. I don't have, wall-to-wall mats, so, cot's ready to go, and the diesel heater, and she's trucking along, no issues. So anyway, that's the news. I'll probably check in again on the video closer to bedtime, give you an update on the temperature. I've got my CO2 monitor, but so far no issues keeping warm on a very, it's probably 4 or 5 out of 10 on that diesel heater. So she's not working overtime to keep me warm in this weather. So thumbs up.
Okay, good morning, campers. Diesel heater rocking and rolling all night long. Never struggled. It's brisk in here, but it's I was warm the whole night. I did use a little trick I took from the Outdoor Boys with the, I have an Nalgene water bottle. I filled it with boiling water last night, put it at the bottom of my sleeping bag, so my feet were warm the entire night. And but other than that, the diesel heater is rocking and rolling, so all good. No, not a hiccup. So, can you survive with a diesel heater? And right now it's minus 24 out. No problem at all, and it's barely breaking a sweat. All right, thanks guys. Hey everyone, so update on the diesel heater performance. So it is now the second day. It's minus 29 outside, and I just had to turn the diesel heater down. I'm actually getting too warm. It was on 6, and now I just turned it down to 4. Well everyone, I screwed up. So the diesel heater was running like a top, running beautifully, until I killed it. And let me show you what that looks like. Essentially, I was helping my buddy out. He had trouble starting his truck, and we had this wonderful idea to use the diesel heaters to heat up the engine block, to basically route hot air into his intake on his truck. And I was rushing to connect the power line, and I connected them backwards. I reversed the polarity, and you can see here that this lovely connection doesn't look very good. Well, so the issue was I had actually broken off the fuse on a fishing trip recently, and the end of the fuse went down the ice hole and is at the bottom of the lake. So I meant at every intention to replace it. Never did. So it was dark. I was rushed. I have ADHD. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, the bottom line is I killed it. What happened was immediately the fan went on full speed. It didn't seem like the pump was working at all. And then after about a minute, it went into, I got an EO4 error, which was can't activate the pump or something like that, or pump disconnected. But I think what it is there's only a couple different really sensitive. So this is the display piece, which I've taken off. This is the motherboard. And then the only thing left is the pump. And I suspect that the pump is not something I fried. I think I fried the motherboard. So I hooked it up today to try and go through it. But anyway, the bottom line is you remove the fuse, or you break the fuse and don't replace it, and you hook it up backwards in the middle of the night, and that's what you get. So for what it's worth, I love this heater. I'm going to try and fix it. I've ordered a new motherboard for it. Should be a fairly easy fix, even for me. But that's the news. I killed it, and I'm sorry. All right. Maybe I'll document the repair process in another video. But for now, that is a successful heating, staying alive trip with the diesel heater, minus the very ending. All right. Thanks.